What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm
Girl!
soldier.
Girl!
Then be off with you. I serve the men of the rock and the men of the rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. Make my pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Kneaded to a silken soft.
The most fragrant herbs.
The finest fabrics!
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
I
What do
didn't
you
mean
want?
to.
Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
Did I not pay
I'm looking
for
for my
it?
pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
What was the butt, Barrett? What was the butt, Barrett? Where is this man?
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All
Uncle
right.
Byron.
I'm sure that we can come to an agreement. But not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Uncle, did you get frustrated with the objectives? So you're like, I'm just gonna buy my way in. Unky. Industrial Revolution happens once they're forced to recreate the same crystal effects. That's right. Then we'll get refrigerators, then we'll get light, like actual lit electricity. The only people who have figured out how to do anything without the use of magic are those in the hideaway or those who reject slavery. Yeah, them smart people. Them good people. Them
Care to
the
explain
future
your weird
generation
gifts to Kupka's men?
makers.
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it.
His eye is
And I
like
do
really
believe
close.
I've
Okay, there we
snagged
go.
us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld.
Yeah,
That's
we're going
enough
into the
about
black
my
market.
little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen.
Only
Meanwhile,
500,000.
members of Kupka's private
I don't even
guard
have that
have
much
been
money,
spending
Unky.
all over town. I'll wager
Unky.
those soldiers you've been talking to
Can I
have
get an
been
allowance?
siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
I know exactly where they are.
That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
Average gillionaire
I arranged to
in
meet with the
fucking
soldiers in a
14 over
secluded
here.
corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
This is sometimes how Cinder
Of
feels.
course.
I'm not even like a gillionaire. Okay, look. I apparently impressed Dragon a lot when I told him that I usually like have an average of 3 million gil in 14. Every once in a while, if I just don't spend money for ages, I get 5 million. And he was really impressed because he's like, I'm always broke, like dead broke, like cheap broke, like, bitch, I'm poor. This is poor. This is poor as shit in 14. There are people who've made millions more. And you know what else they can do? They can make their own shit instead of paying other people to do it. Sometimes they do it just because they don't feel like it. Because they're rich as shit. Not me. I'm piss poor. In 14, 3 million is basically just like, I'm a fucking nigga. Owie. Oh my god, Byron, you just took so much of his health off. Oh, I wanted Phoenix. He's a good man, but you can tell he's had money for years and enjoying it. Well, he's just used to like money solving his problems. But he's still a good man, so like money hasn't defined him. He's just used to using it. I'm trying to get like the timing down for like magic burst. Hanta Blue, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the Cutie Fam Hunt. I hope you enjoy your time here and I can continue to make you laugh and smile in future streams. Welcome to the family. You can call me Angel, Angle, Dumb Bitch, Gremlin, Smooth Marble Baby Rain. Please enjoy the stream today and bullying sassing me along the way. I'm sure you know, but yeah, the fact some higher housing wards is like, come on. Well, that's why they changed the housing system to the lottery system. You're only allowed to have the one house. You're allowed to own a FC house if you're the FC leader, and a house of your own, and an apartment of your own, but you're not allowed to own everything unless you game the system, i.e. you make multiple accounts, you give all those accounts all your money, and then you go about, yeah, getting the entire ward all to yourself. Stay down. Yeah. Andaloo, hello. I may or may not be one of the ones who knows how to save millions or more in games. I just tended to save my money a lot in 14 because I didn't really want, for a very long time, I didn't really think about having a house. So for a while, I had just had a apartment in my FC house, and then I really wanted a house, but like the housing market was so back in the day of when you waited for the chance for a house to be buyable, even though it kept on saying you can buy now, but they were like, actually, it's not ready just yet, and it's a random fucking toss-up of when it will be ready. I got a small house back then.
I'll take it from
and then I moved worlds, and then I got another house pretty easily. I didn't have to wait too much on that one. And then I moved that house around a bit, so I would pay like half the price it would be to have that plot. Thank you, wifey. And then Cinder, the FC helped me get a medium house.
My lord.
And now we're here because a medium
Brought
house
your
is a
contribution?
fucking
All the
mountain
silver
step.
and stones I could
Considering
scrape
a
together at such
medium
short
house
notice?
or a small house
You brought the
is
whole
5 to
500
7
talents.
million in
That
14.
was the price
A
we agreed
medium
upon,
is
yes?
32,
If
250.
you've no objections,
I think a
I'd like to
large is
see the
100.
crystal.
I might have my
Of
numbers wrong.
course. Right this way, my lord.
Sugar Mama Mari. Thank you for the warm welcome, of course.
Not
We love to
bad
have more
at
members of the
all.
community. We love
You weren't
making.
lying about the clarity. But what of security?
Oopsie, I
If
found
I
this
were to
earlier.
be stopped on the road,
But no, we love
what
having more
guarantee
members
have
to the
I
cutie
that it wouldn't
fam.
be
If
seized
you're
as
at all
property
comfortable
of
or
the
you want to,
Republic?
please by all
Because
means join the
these
Discord and
crystals
you
are
can
no
meet
longer the property of
you
the
can meet
Republic.
more of us.
You're not buying from us.
I like to treat this
You're
community like
buying
a
from
found
them.
family, and I think everyone's doing a wonderful job
And we have no more
making that
jurisdiction here than
happen
you,
with
my
their
lord.
love, their comfort, and their
But we have
personality.
ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing. Now
Reminder,
that
you're
our
pretty.
price has been met.
Wifey, no, you're pretty.
Royalists, eh?
Everyone type in
What
chat.
brings
Lexi's
you
pretty. Pass it
here?
on.
Why? To
Her
collect their
birthday
share of
was
Drake's Fang's
Saturday,
blessing, of course. Our
and I
nations
love
are
her
allies,
dearly.
and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both.
Yeah, wifey's birthday was Saturday. Damn, they're actually like considering the fact that I just one-shot some of these guys mostly. Oh, Akira boy. Not today. You curing people? Don't you dare do that. More enemies? Excuse me, where the fuck? Hello. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just your owner's being a dick. I need to do this. I'm so sorry. Don't fight for him. No. Don't you touch me. You're making me hurt Chocobo again. It's only annoying how Siren and Cinder about I question all the multiple features. Why? Due to it's funny annoying Siren and Cinder about I question all the multiple features. Why? Due to ignoring them hard as an annoying single player only player, except when I'm forced to have other players. And they've made it easier to play on your own in 14 because of the trust system. So you relatively could just keep on going without really caring about other people. I cannot believe it. Double crossing dogs. What's up, Kobe? Can't wait for the birthday stream. Only trials eat nutters, yeah. You can still do some of the, I think you can do trials with trust too.
Well,
Like they just,
that
especially in
wasn't too
ARR,
bad.
they just give you random
Just like my
NPC
performance,
thaumaturs.
I've often played the
Fucking,
villain on the stage. I think I did the role
fucking
justice. Don't you?
Kyrgen.
Greybeard, you were magnificent.
They don't really give you any
Battle
characters
scene
with
was
a name.
particularly thrilling.
Until like it starts
Such a
becoming
shame
more
you didn't
prevalent
have
that
more of an
the
audience,
family,
but
the found
perhaps
family in
that's for the
14
best.
sticks around more.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
I did my job. Can you
Indeed
trust
it
me now?
is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Sure, whatever. I mean, we both agree that as long as you ain't hindered by the free trial doesn't let you do, then yeah, doesn't matter to me. More power to everyone who's joined an easily 400 to 800 hour game for free. Yeah, honestly, if you're just fine, you don't really care about the market board or being in the FC or
Clive.
playing with friends, then fine. Yeah, take that free trial and run
It's
it
a Clive.
all the way to the very end. Get your
suppose it
free
could've been
bill
worse.
worth.
Well, Clive, you held up
My
your end of
my
the
main rule
bargain,
is so long as you're
I must do
enjoying
the same.
14 and its
Passage
story and
through
you're
the
not
south
skipping
gate, was
cutscenes.
it
That's my
not?
main rule. You
To
can
tell
play the game
truth,
however the fuck you
you've
want.
helped a little there too.
You can RP,
Many of the
ERP,
guards have already
play
been
like
redeployed
you,
to deal with
just
the
free
issue of
trial
their
it only.
missing comrades.
Just as long as you're
Those
having
left
fun,
behind
I
have
don't
been
care.
Encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you.
Wish I could do
And
trials
please
AI,
allow
but they
me to
do
cover
better
your
job than
costs.
randoms. Wouldn't have to
You
wait
still
for
have the
queue.
purse I gave to the soldiers I trust.
But I remember doing
I saw
Endwalker
you
trials with
pluck it from one
AI,
of the
and
bodies.
Oh dear. Was I really so obvious?
no, I don't think you could do
And my name
trials
is
and
not
Shadowbringers
Greybeard.
with
It
AI.
is
Okay,
Lord
maybe you
Byron
can't do
Rosfield, thank you very much.
Nope.
the damn.
Thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the... Ugh!
Okay, maybe it's not all the
Here,
trials you can do then.
Wear this.
If you skip cutscenes in 14, you smell like cheese. Bad cheese. I got another seal.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Oh my. I mean, if you're inviting, I could.
Omia Lostelan. Tuisa Achilles.
Carl, you lied to me earlier. You told me that owl that was in the start was the only time I ever see the owl ever. Fucking liar. I caught you, Carl. I caught you in the lies.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive?
Okay, it's like
Be
lies.
sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
But we don't see shit from it. I like me a little bit. Listen, if you get to bully and sass me, I get to bully and
Well
sass
then,
you. I just get to be a
I wish
bit
you
more
a
of a
safe
bitch about it.
journey
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
It's just the story trials if I remember correctly. Otherwise, you'd have to do things like extremes, like the Hildebrand stuff with other people. Oh yeah, but I know Carl doesn't mind waiting in queues. I know Hildebrand is his husband. Carl, where are you? Talk about Hildebrand and your husband. Your husband. Ah, questies!
Never even forged a button. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Wait. Are you Clive? Sorry.
The man, the myth,
My
legend.
mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luba's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
Oh, hello,
I
other black
suppose
man.
you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
Alright, I can give you a hand.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
Look at his smile.
I'd be a
Look at him
fool to
smiling.
refuse.
So,
Hildebrand, my
where do we
beloved.
start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before.
Luckily,
And then there's this little riddle. to
wait, I need a second. Carl, tell me I'm wrong. Okay, you're playing 14, right? You're enjoying yourself. Hildebrand's your beloved, right? Eventually, your free trial is going to come to an end. You're going to hit your free trial limit. But then you'll be like, "Lo, but there's more Hildebrand content past this. I will buy the rest of the 14 just for Hildebrand." That's Carl. That's going to be Carl. Tell me I'm wrong. Please don't tell me I'm wrong. You know I'm right. Carl's just like, 14? You mean my Hildebrand dating sim?
Mind the spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Good joke. I'm the idiot who bought the starter pack on Steam and have to pay for the sub. Aww.
Trust Lubor
I'm
to
too
take
poor
a
at the
simple
moment.
test and turn it into a riddle.
I'm
I
sorry.
better get to it.
It's just a note. There's other questy over there.
What I'm hearing?
Yes, they're quite soft.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Everything I've worked for. All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought,
So dramatic. What's up?
perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Okay, maybe there's bombs like
All right.
in there, in like the
I'll take
water,
a
just
look.
like taking a little dip, like, you know,
Wonderful.
just like
It's
having
not
like a
far.
bath.
Leave the
'Cause they're
market by
sneaky.
the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way.
Oh, there's sulfur in
These
this water.
baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Okay. This actually like makes, I don't know why this makes me think of it. Everyone, I had questions, but I was unsure if I could ask these questions or if I should keep them to myself and then have them be a super uber surprise.
Open the gate.
Oh, I have to go over here for the hot water. Okay.
Lubor was true to his word.
Okay. Or if someone...
Well,
there was someone to talk to, like,
our way back to
all
the
the way over there, I think.
If you can't even fill my cup,
1,000
Ugh.
gil for a measly bunch of gazelle greens.
So, I want to do a subathon for my birthday. It would have to be, like, the week after my birthday, because I share my birthday with my sister-in-law. And, like, I don't want to cut into the subathon. But I do want to celebrate with my family the way that we usually celebrate, with a nice dinner where they treat the birthday people. I get to have a cookie.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
He just wants a
Fair
random
enough.
pop back. It's
Knives,
kinda
is
cute.
it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but
Yeah.
sinew dulls cheap steel in no time.
Oh yeah, it does.
Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
True.
So
Fair.
a knife
Fair.
that stays sharp.
Forever. It never dulls. It never nicks. Oh, isn't this like the easiest thing ever? Like, what do I want a knife to do? To cut things good. Yes. But what else? To be sharp. I never thought about it like that. Let's fucking go. I know how to make a knife now. It is bombs. Look at them. I can see them from here.
want to play with the crystal. How many
They are just taking a bath.
It's not a toy.
Hello. I have a question, wifey. Who lets you wake out of bed this adorable? Nya. I don't know. I just kind of bitch. I was born this way.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind
God,
if I
that would be
ask your
beautiful.
trade?
This one, princess. What else then?
Right.
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Is this one, princess? What else then? As someone who cooks,
Has to be
please.
able to put
A
up
knife
with
that
some
never
punishment.
dulls.
Can't be dealing with a brittle blade. Not while I'm on the hunt.
But
knife
I
snaps
do
every
want to
time
do
you
a
use it.
subathon,
You'll
but
be
I'm
spending
having
coin
like
as fast as you make it.
I'm
Things are
kind
hard
of
enough
like
as it is.
stumped.
Thank you.
I really want the
won't keep you
milestones to
any
be
longer.
really fun and really
business, eh?
creative for
Enough to
our
my own
community.
heart.
But I really can't think of many things. I thought of
So,
one really cool idea that I
Carving
won't.
knife
I'm
should
gonna
be
keep in my back
hard-wearing
pocket.
and hold an edge.
I told Wifey about it
Only a
last night.
revelation.
My favorite idea.
Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Because I tend to just like let you all like be a part of the thought process anyway. Like that's the reason I have a bald filter on the model now. There is a clear smooth head under that hair. Why? Because y'all wanted it. But I tend to do that a lot. I let you pick the games. I can't really have a milestone goal of you get to pick the game we play. I already do that for you for free. So like I'm kind of struggling. I want really fun ideas that people will be really entertained with and really want to like achieve as milestones, but I'm having a confusion. You wanted that? A few people wanted it. I can't remember who off the top of my head. I know Carl was probably in on it. Carl's usually down to clown for a lot of things. I think Birdie wanted it. Who else? Who else was being a real big gremlin, a while ago? I think? Yeah, I can't. I blame Saren. Pick the things you want to do, things you want to try. I have like a few ideas. I only just heard of it. I thought it was funny. Let it be yours and not the chasing, and it will be wonderful. I am, yes. Yeah, see? But I just really want these ideas to be fun, and then I think figuring out like where the milestone should be will be easy. Like we're still a small family in the grand scheme of things, in like the grand scheme of the whole wide world of Twitch. I'm still a baby, so I can't make this go. I can't like expect like. I could make it like a triple number goal, but I don't think anything super big. So maybe not a lot of milestones. maybe we can add more as we go if it does keep on going in some miraculous way of it does work out in my favor. I already know I can let you all make the stream go on longer. I don't know who will be alive for it, but if you wanted it, it's there. I need to, you know, he has a limit. You know, if you're listening, you have a limit.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
Yeah.
So we're no better off than when we started.
Light, never dulls, and is quick.
Remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something.
He just wants a knife!
Something right in front of our
he just wants a knife!
No doubt you're right.
We can make him a butter knife and he'd probably be alright.
I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Luba wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favorite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
It's your birthday now. Alright, well, it's a subathon meant to, like, celebrate my birthday, yes, but I also want to, like, grow, and, like, become more, I don't know, wise? No. Yes? No. I want to get experience with, like, handling a subathon, so that eventually when I do a charity stream, hopefully next year, I'll have a better understanding and handle on how to do big events. I got making a subathon for myself, so it's only me that has to, like, be satisfied with it, besides chat. Would make it easier, before I just throw myself into, like, a charity event and I figure out what the fuck I'm doing there. But I know it's for my birthday and it's not yours, and it's alright. I just want everyone to be able to, like, celebrate and come together and just have a lot of fun. That's why I want really fun milestones. If you as a streamer are having fun and enjoying yourself, chat will have fun. That is very true. I could make these just really fun for me. There are, like, goofy ones that I saw because I was taking references, because I was trying to find, like, good ideas for, like, subathons, but, like, a lot of the subathon ideas I was seeing in articles was like, if you're a IRL streamer, you can, like, I don't know, put on a dress or something, or other, like, funny clothes, cosplay, and I'm like, I'm not a IRL streamer, so no. Search the Valkyrie Desert for the metal trader. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I'm definitely not proficient in streaming, only have been seriously doing it for a while, but research some stuff for subathons. That would be really nice and helpful. I did have one creative idea that I saw that I do want to share. One of the cuter ideas that I saw was how chat order, like, make a food order for you for the stream, and I thought that was funny. And, like, when I told Phoenix about it, he was like, oh yeah, make them order you wings. And I'm like, but that's so easy. It's the easiest thing. Yeah, they'll most likely pick wings for me, but then I want them to pick flavors, and I want them to pick the most wildest flavors. I want them to go ham. But I wasn't gonna put a limit on just wings, because that would just be too easy. What was another one? I saw do like a hot food challenge, and I'm like, maybe I can do that if I find where to buy something for that, or like, the one I was gonna default to if I couldn't find like a hot challenge thingy, like a hot chip challenge or whatever, was take a shot of hot sauce. I'm here. What do you want? Where am I supposed to be?
Lord Cook has finally made his move. Who do you think
I think I'm confused. Who the fuck am I supposed to talk to?
Friends of friends, I'd wager. Not that they look very friendly.
You know, make sure to pay for the holder. He has a. I'm putting a limit on Eno. I'm putting a bar limit on that man. I know Eno would do it, and I appreciate him greatly, and I love him greatly for wanting to or being willing to. But I'd like to see people like do their best or like sub on their own. Who the fuck do I talk to here? It must be like around the edge, like the outside, not inside. There was even a man outside. Hello, I know.